Afternoon guys, Adam here at Board at Home, and in today's unboxing video we're taking a look at Dice Hospital. I put a post up on Facebook and Instagram earlier today asking people what they would like to look at. Someone messaged me saying Dice Hospital, so we are going to go with that one. So in this game you are in charge of a hospital and your doctors are trying to help you heal as many patients as possible and garner you victory points in the end of the game. So let's take a look into it and see what we have here. So we've got a nice, bright, vibrant rulebook here with our component lists, our setup, as well as the rules of the actual game, the gameplay. As you can see from some of the pages, it's not all rules. There's nice, big, easy diagrams to explain. And then at the back here we've got variant rules for the solo player, and we've got a bit of an FAQ rules reference for some of the other parts as well. So I enjoyed that, I think that's very well done. Here we have our score tracker and rounds tracker, as well as at the top there we've got various tokens, including the first player token, score tokens to keep your score, and then you've got fatality tokens just in case you might not make it, and then we've got the blood bag tokens as well. Again, as we've come to expect, very good quality there. And then here we have our starting hospital, so we do have 4 of these, as you can see there. And then along the bottom of these 4 we have the additional departments that can be upgraded and added to your hospital as the game progresses. They have 2 of each department, so if you're playing more than 2 players you might not always get the department that you want, or you may have to make choices. So next up are our dice. We get these 3 bags of dice, quite a lot of dice in there. These represent the patients as they're coming into the hospital, and they come into the hospital on these ambulance cards. So these will bring patients to our various hospitals. We then also have optional objective cards, event cards. So if you want to add another element to your game, you can use these to do so. And then finally, for our solo player variant, we have these medical reports as well. So if you are playing by yourself, there's a nice little way for you to do so. Here we have our specialists. So these are doctors and other types that can, nurses, paramedics there, as you can see, that will be able to come into the game to help you out in your hospital, and then some handy rules reference cards there. And finally we have our Dr. Meeples. So you can see a nice brightly coloured bag there, and if I just bring it closer to the camera you can see that they are all indeed doctors. So that's pretty cool. If you've been watching the videos, the unboxing videos, you'll know how much of a fan I am of shaped meeples. Lots of places where they used to do at least just cubes or random coloured blocks, but I love it when they do this. Just kind of adds something to the theme of the game, just helps appeal to me more. And finally we've got a bag here for our dice, so we're drafting our patients as well. So that is everything in the game. I think it's a very well presented game. There's not seemingly a lot to it. I like the fact that you can add a variation to it either as a solo player. There's not a lot of solo player games out there really, or at least of any kind of prominence. And then you can also have these lovely event cards just to give you something extra to do. I do enjoy that. So that is everything for today. Dice Hospital is in the board games library downstairs in the boardroom, so you can get your hands on that anytime during the week whilst we are open. I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, as always, give us a shout on social media or pop in store, and we'll see you in the boardroom.